Welcome back to Highly Animated. You're one of your highest podcasters with another highest podcaster, Chino, Twan.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing out there?
Hope y'all got y'all joints rolled. And I hope y'all ready. Because right now, we're going over WandaVision.
The hottest shit out, man. The best shit out right now.
Yeah, the last episode released. It's the last one.
And they tricked us.
Yeah, they did.
Whoever managing the Instagram account, I need they fucking job.
If you know you're supposed to press 1, press 1.
Press 1.
I don't see how y'all press 2, then proofread, and then still post it.
Yeah, and then leave it.
And then leave it, and then have us all thinking for a good ass week. You know, we getting some extra episodes. Then they come back.
2 episodes coming.
You know what else they did? I don't know if you saw this. They had Jimmy Woo. I don't know his real name. Darcy. I don't know her real name. I think one more other person on there too. Don't know their real name. Get on, do a video saying like, stop predicting our shit. You know, pretty much like,
yeah. Like it was true.
Yeah. Like don't say, oh, I like when this time and that time. Like, just stop, just watch it and enjoy it. I was just like, hey, look, man, y'all shut the fuck up and make it. Yeah. We this is our job as people watching it. You know. We want to be able to predict this stuff and see, like, it's part of the ride, the imagination. Like, I love it.
Nah, I feel you. You. But so, episode 9 picked up right when she was choking the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, like, yeah, this it was the best episode to me so far. Like
the best.
I think out of the 9, it was the best one. It's the most action we had.
I'm going to watch all of it over nonstop to find out what my best episode is. Because, I mean, this one did have a lot of action in it.
Yeah,
a lot
that's
more
what
action.
I like. I'm an action guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm an action guy.
But I really think, to me, the runner-up for if it's not going to be my best episode after the rewatch is when Agnes ends up walking Wanda through her past.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, to me, I think that was like the best episode because it gave you so much of what you wasn't expecting. Yeah, and like so, I to me, I was like, that's about my best episode. And then you got to know more about Agnes at the same time. So I felt like it was a lot of content in that episode when it came down to characters and who they were. So I liked that. Not that episode 9 was bad or anything, but I think to me, like my best episode from the season is definitely that episode.
Okay, so starting off, started with what it started with Wanda and fucking Agnes in the street, right?
Yeah.
Wanda and Agnes in the street.
Choking magic out of the kids.
She was just choking the shit out of them.
Yeah,
she was committing crimes with no care.
I mean, I really don't see. I mean, well, as far as this episode go, it starts off with where they left off, Agnes, having the kids, by the necks, and her and Wanda just going over the not only the difference in their power, but a little history about what Wanda is as a being a little bit,
I fucking like the part when I like I said, I love this episode more because of the action and like how they exchanging their little energy, witch blows, and then Wanda out of nowhere, hit the bitch with the car. I
love
like
her.
Part.
I love her outfit though. Agnes's outfit really does look like the outfit from the comics.
Yeah, I'm not a fan though. I'm not a fan, but overall, like, and even just.
I did like this though, when she smashed her with the car.
And then the boots.
Yeah, because I was like, the Wizard of Oz, it's so cool.
Yeah, man, that was a good one too. And then and after that part, when White Vision shows up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely didn't go how I thought it would go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely didn't go how I thought it would go. I'd much rather this, what they did though.
I originally thought that Vision, her version of Vision was gonna show up first, and I was surprised because everybody was like, wondering what would happen if she was to see this version of Vision, like what would that do to her psyche? I just felt like if that Vision showed up, he would be on business just because Hayward and them woke him up. He came
up big. He almost crushed
I mean,
their head.
no,
Like he was trying to.
He did, and it was funny as hell. He was like, "And I was told you're so powerful." And it's the same shit that alien told the other Vision. He's like, "And I was told you'd be formidable." I was just like, "That's funny."
Yeah, I was like, "That's funny as hell." But I definitely love, and one thing I can say,
shout out to Marvin. They callbacks.
Y'all seen here, but one thing I do like is like the color of a Vision. You know, I definitely fuck with the color.
That off white.
And that off gold and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that shit look good, you know?
It's a good design.
That was dope. With White Vision from the comics and to see him in this, like, it was, like I said, Marvel gotta, whoever is helping them or working on them with the costume designs and all that shit, like, keep them motherfuckers around. Like, I was very impressed. I like that, you know?
Yeah, I was satisfied with the look of White Vision. The way they went about making him was definitely special, definitely different. Now, I don't know how I feel about like. Okay, so another thing about episode 9, you know, is that Monica is from Monica's perspective, this is how everybody else that's trapped and Wanda's spell. This is what they're going through. Yeah. They're probably able to wake up and sleep and have all this shit, you know, because Ralph, clearly he's been there the whole time. Mm-hmm. You know, being able to be sustained in some way. Mm-hmm. So,
I ain't gonna lie, that out of the whole episode, that's probably the only part that I was like, because I wanted to see Monica fight. Mm-hmm. Even if it was gonna be just a little bit, I wanted to see it, and I was just like, "Wow, we not even." And I don't know if that was because of money costs, why they didn't do that, you know, or was it they saving that for later, you know? I don't know, but I was just disappointed in that part. I was like, "Fuck!" I wanted to see her do something, you know.
I really did think that Monica was gonna end up having to fight, if not Wanda or Agnes. I was disappointed I didn't see her fight, but when I saw
Vision, one of them.
When I saw what she did later in the episode with protecting the boys, that's when I knew that's why they didn't make her fight, because she's like, you know how they didn't know how they wanted Black Panther's outfit to look before they made him an outfit, so when they finally did, that's why the whole outfit was CGI. Yeah, it's the same thing. They probably got a lot of things that she can do, and they're trying to figure out exactly what to take to actually make her a whole solid character in the MCU. So far, we don't know what the blue energy
you're right.
is.
It probably still her whole energy form probably still under works and it's not finalized. And but still, I still disappointed, but I understand now. I'm like, damn, you're right. They probably wasn't not ready yet to even show
exactly
what they want it to look like quite yet. You know, so they just gave us subtle things. Okay, Marvel. Chino just saved y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna dig in.
So, and I also feel like because once they do finally do it, they're gonna put her. Well, my ideally, what I think what they're trying to do with Monica as a character is put her up there with Miss Marvel.
I would even surpass her and say Captain.
Marvel. I always get them confused. I meant Captain Marvel.
Okay,
my bad.
Sure.
I know they different races, but the name Marvel is in there.
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure even Captain Marvel went by Miss Marvel at a point in her comic book history. She wasn't always Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I think she did go by Miss Marvel.
So it's understandable.
Or Miss Marvel or whatever, however you want to call it. But that, like I'm thinking like that's where they're gonna take her, put her way up there because she has those photon abilities, which is kind of the same thing. Is they call her Photon? I remember
or Spectrum.
Well, whatever they call her name is Spectrum, and she did go by Photon.
Yeah, she got both. She went by both names in the comics. Yeah, but
Carol Danvers calls her ability a Photon Blast.
Yeah,
and
then her mom code name was like Photon. So I see her. It's obviously gonna be Photon, you know, but she could turn into any form of electric power on the scale, whatever the fuck they say that shit.
Yeah, they might call her Photon, but then her form might make her look like a scepter. You know, they be doing that double entendre names and shit like that. Give you a title, but then make your other title be more to your appearance, or I
think it's gonna be pretty much like the comics. They kind of stick to that at Marvel, so I'm pretty sure it'll be. But like I said, I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see where Monica goes from here out. Her journey. I'm ready to see her fucking power.
How you feel about the fight between Vision
and Vision and Vision? White Vision versus Red Vision. I like the fight, honestly. I fucked with the fight. I liked how White Vision, that part, we know when he went for the fucking stone. Yeah. And then even how he was learning from Vision as he fought him, you know? And it reminded me of Dragon Ball Z and shit.
I want to know what would have, like, why did this version of Vision attempt to remove the stone from the Wanda's version's head? Like, what did he think that was gonna do?
You know what I think? Because that probably was one of his directions. Because they probably thought, like, damn, maybe the Mind Stone real or something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's what he's finna do to just shut him down.
Right.
Take the Mind Stone out. Or maybe that's probably most likely.
Because I was like, wow, honestly, what a strange, like, attack method. And I like
that's how you died, motherfucker.
Yeah, So I was like, what a strange, attack method for White Vision to use to try to destroy this version of Vision by attacking the Mind Stone, which is how we've seen other people attack him previously through his little run.
Yeah. I fucked with the fight. It was a good fight. And I loved the whole, like I said, I loved how he was learning from him as he fought. And he started, like I said, he did the invisible shit. Mm-hmm. At first, that was fucking him up. And then he started doing it. He's like, okay. Then he did the shit from his head. Then he did it. And I'm like, okay, I love that shit. Like I said, it reminded me so much of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. When Zamasu took Goku's body, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with the fight. How about you? What about you?
I like how they showed that even in intense situations, even violent ones, the mind can still prevail. These two formidable beings to each other, because you would think that the real version of Vision, of the real Vibranium, would outbeat Wanda's version, but they were evenly matched in ability and skill, especially because Wanda's version knew how to phase, and the White versions didn't. Like you say, he had to learn that by fighting him. Mm-hmm. So both of them being of high intellect, they was able to solve their conflict with conversation instead of to this continuous pointless fighting.
Yeah.
And off of philosophy that they both had knowledge of and was able to understand. Mm-hmm. And it came to a peaceful solution, a realization, and I really love that. And that's what I want to see more in Marvel's movies, like shit that make you think, Mm-hmm. You had to think about why Thanos did what he did, the goodness in it, but the wrong in it, but it just makes you think.
Yeah, you be like, damn, but I understand you, but damn, why could and that's why I say Marvel definitely, they set themselves apart so much. You know what I'm saying? They set themselves apart from everything so much. They trying new things with the superhero movies and all that shit. Yes, you feel me? So that's why I just like, y'all definitely gonna remain as long as they keep testing those new things and doing those new things. And like I said, there's some mental shit and like just playing with human emotion and like real life shit. You be like, damn, I understand. You know what I'm saying? And even though this is a horrible person, but fuck, I understand why you doing it. You know, or like I said, even with Wanda, it's like, yeah, what she doing is bad. Like, she controlling all these people. She forcing them to do what they doing. She locking the kids in their room and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you in so much pain, and you got the ability to, even if it was fake, if it feels real,
if you real for her.
If anyone had that power, most people would probably do it. Like, all right, fucking, I'm finna create this whole little dome, and then everybody who I lost that was important to me, I'm finna bring her back.
True.
And live here. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So they just they doing their thing. Keep it up.
What I like about this movie is
TV show.
Yeah. it's a movie experience though. What I like about this TV show is that how much of Doctor Strange references is sprinkled throughout here. Because I've seen the movie and I see things that,
Say the words.
That correlate to Doctor Strange so much, In this episode, they definitely bring up a book, the Darkhold book, and we've seen the books designed like that in the Doctor Strange. And then, for Agnes to mention the Sorcerer Supreme by title, and also declaring that the powers of the Scarlet Witch exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme. Is, it's a lot, because this puts Scarlet Witch, not Wanda, but the abilities of Scarlet Witch into perspective in the MCU. Like that, like Doctor Strange's job is to protect our reality.
Yeah.
Right. So therefore, he may not be physically the strongest MCU character, but he has like I don't know. How can it's the way I'm trying to say it without making him sound like he OP, but he got a lot.
OP at
he
all.
like he like.
I would put him like. I would put him.
He like the Green Lantern.
No, I wouldn't even give him that much power, honestly. The MCU version, so far, what we've seen of him, I would honestly put him. He's above Peter Quill. He's above all the Guardians of the Galaxy. I would put him above Cap on a power scale and what he's capable. I don't even want. No, honestly, no. I can't put you above Cap. I would put him above Falcon. Maybe the Winter Soldier. His effectiveness, no, because he was fucking useless in a Thanos fight. Like, the only thing you really did was help him not kill Tony. Like, outside of your magic was not helpful to no one. What does his magic do in Infinity War?
I mean, you didn't see the fight he had with Thanos.
What did he do? Thanos still won.
Still won what?
The fight.
I mean,
what I'm saying, his magic didn't help the fight in no way.
I think
they still lost.
We're gonna state this to be clear. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos before the Infinity Gauntlet.
An incomplete Infinity Gauntlet.
So
let's put that in perspective as well.
He had most of what he needed to do what he was capable to do.
2 stones.
And no, but think about it. He already had the Reality Stone.
Yeah.
And the Power Stone. The Power Stone just amplifies everything that you do. Yeah. So the fact that he was able to even be like on a matching game with him when it came to the mystic arts is like, damn, that's because you had the gauntlet. Without the gauntlet, nah, you got whooped. But he had enough. He had enough of the stones to fight Doctor Strange and the mystic arts. I like being able to win. Not Doctor Strange, but Thanos is smart, intelligent, battle tactics. He has battle experience. Him winning is like, that's hands down. He gonna win. But it's the sheer fact, like, damn, with all those stones, you able to fight this man right here, Doctor Strange. Because technically, without
those stones, he could have did it as well.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Without those stones, he could have did it as well.
Trust me, if Odin was alive, he wouldn't have done nothing.
Probably not, but Odin did.
And exactly. So,
but I don't know. We can't even say that.
It's people in place.
Can't even say that.
It's people in place, that he ain't gonna fuck with unless he got them. Unless he got them stones.
All right, whatever.
I mean, I ain't trying to downplay Thanos, but I'm not trying to
Nah, fuck it. We talking about Wanda.
But yeah.
That's what we do. We get off contract.
What I like about the episode is like you see, like, once you start seeing what the book and what's inside the book and how it pertains to Wanda and how it pertains to Doctor Strange, it's like it's so many things inside of that you can like.
And the book look old as fuck.
And go back to that. It's something else that I'm noticing now. So watch when she makes the Darkhold. Does this not look like that energy is the same energy that the Sorcerer Supreme was using when she was explaining to Hulk how the timeline worked? It's the same color.
I mean the color, but the images
But then when she makes that book disappear, it's in the same manner of how she explained without the time stone. The timeline would break off into like this negative version of it, this dark version of it. Look.
Actually, like I'm following you, but one thing I do think though, like I do fucking think like maybe because like I said, since the book looks older, like what we previously heard, like it to me, I'm like, all right, maybe it do make sense that book is much older, you know, and then like some of their magic, you know, it's kind of, from this, you know.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, that could be a possibility.
And I only think that because I'm just like, if
I mean, they do look the same.
because I know, I mean, how I take it from the MCU stating that without the time stone, existing in their universe, that it opens them up to, dark, you know, problems, without it being in their universe. And as far as we know, the time stone's destroyed. So I feel like,
all
damn.
the stones are destroyed.
I mean, specifically, I know all the stones is destroyed, but as far as that, they specifically wanted us to know, like, hey, without the time stone, without this particular one, we gonna be in a world of shit in our timeline. And now that it's gone, it's been destroyed because Thanos destroyed it. Now all the universe is picking up all this bad shit happening.
See, I more so think when she said the time stone, without it, they'll be destroyed. It'll more so be like the things that they, because like he needed it to stop. What was the villain in the Doctor Strange shit?
Dormammu.
He needed to do that, and then like even in Infinity War, if he didn't have the time stone, he wouldn't have been able to look forward in time and see, oh shit, we need Tony to stay alive to win. So that's what I more so think she meant as far as like having it. But yeah, I'm definitely on board with the sorcerer's magic and their magic.
I also feel like it
having
might
some
be
similarities.
It might be like something else. At first I thought it was something else within Agnes, because in the episode where they were with her parents, they were still in her power, she had like extra color in there too, but I didn't know where it was coming from. So I was like,
that little, and it's the same little yellowish orange.
Yeah.
That you see. So maybe whatever this magic is, maybe that's the true color, true form of this chaos magic. I don't know. We gonna eventually see who the fuck is behind all this and whose magic, whose book is this. You know what I'm saying? Who wrote these fucking spells in here?
True.
All that shit. Hopefully that's something we able to get into.
Because to think about it, like when it comes to witches and spell books, usually it leads to trying to summon the person who wrote the book.
Exactly.
And that means if we're gonna get Shaitan, that means we're not gonna get no Nightmare, and we're not gonna get no Mephisto. We might get Shaitan.
But see, what I think, maybe we get both, or maybe, one came before the other. He's dead now. This is whatever, Right. Like I said, I don't.
Cause I only wonder like how big of an event is this character? Like is Nightmare, like, is he really a movie, standalone movie character, or we're not gonna get no group up movies for a while? So how big is this? Like, is this his setup? We haven't seen anything that says we're getting Nightmare. We haven't got anything that says we're getting Mephisto. And what we know about the Darkhold book, it just brings up another particular character named Shaitan.
Yeah, but with the kids being into play, that's what kind of brings Mephisto into play. And that's what, like, until the phase is over and everything is settled and no Mephisto, then you be like, oh, okay. Or we get a Shaitan, or they explain some other weird shit from out of nowhere. Like, but with the kids being in the play, it's kind of hard to not associate Mephisto with it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we get to see that.
Yeah, I mean, because I just, with the kids being a thing and them being tied to Mephisto in a particular way, I mean, I see him coming, but I don't know how strong that is, because it's like, are the kids here to stay, or are they
stay? And American Chavez is coming. These two are on the same team with her in Young Avengers. Like I said, it's just too many, like, on the fan side, on the financial side, and just the benefits of it, of having them in the universe. It's too many gains to not do it. And one thing they told us, like, everything is going to be like WandaVision. It has multiple different characters in it. that are important or that people like. Everything now is going to be, it's not just going to be a one character focused thing. Like how back when it was an Iron Man movie, Iron Man was the main nigga, or Cap. You're gonna see multiple people in these movies now. So I don't see them just wasting characters like these, especially when in the comics they actually become real.
Yeah.
So I just don't see them wasting.
I need to find out how they become real in the comics.
Yeah, that's what we really. Yeah, we
gonna
do that for y'all. We gonna look into that. And we gonna come back. We gonna do we gonna do a show about that shit.
I want to see how they like how in the comics it happens and how that could possibly work in the MCU. Because like for me, Wanda's path is already so dark, and they've already been showing us slight images of beings being split into two, and then I don't know, coming back into one, right?
Yeah.
So Vision been split into two. We got two visions. We seen and Wanda's astral projecting. Is her splitting herself into two, and then she got two twin boys. Ideally, I feel like if the boys are gonna exist, it's gonna be a trade off. But I don't know in what way. Is it gonna be Wanda's gonna end up at the end of it sacrificing herself by stealing Mephisto's power, like Agnes tried to do to her? But she ends up stealing Mephisto's power or whatever being she summons.
Yeah.
In the end, ultimately, for the kids to exist, which is why she's doing all this, she ends up sacrificing all that power just in order for them to be real in this universe.
Yeah.
And because that's a lot of madness to do. Like like again, Agnes is not labeling Wanda in this episode as a hero, because you have to do bad things to get what you want, and heroes don't do that. So I don't see her trying to learn anything to become a hero. I think she really wants to get what she wants. And since she now has been told she has the power to do so, she's going to do everything within her power to get that, what she wants. And right now she wants those boys. And whatever madness comes with that, she's going to be down for it. And then if that madness is reality altering, then yeah, I can see Doctor Strange, you got to come in because this is your job. He probably not going to be in it to defeat Wanda, but he ain't gonna be in it to either put some sense into her or to try to fix whatever's broken with our reality, Because either way, I do believe like they're not gonna waste the boys, but I do definitely believe it's gonna come at a cost. Like it's not gonna be no more Wanda, and whatever new villain that they come in, they gonna come in, they gonna go, Because
all right, so hold on. Before we get into our predictions, let's just finish. Hold on, let's just say okay. To finish off the fight, motherfucker Wanda goes into Agnes's mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to where she was finna get burned by her coven.
Mm-hmm.
And then the coven turns on Wanda. Yeah. And then they come out of the fucking the reality Wanda pulled her in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking they get the fight, throwing their little witch energy balls at each other. Mm-hmm. And from the beginning of the fight, I noticed that earlier. I'm like, she fucking missing a lot. Like, what the fuck is she doing? I knew something. And then finally, Agnes, thinking she absorbed all her energy, Wanda actually put the runes on the hex barrier wall. She put the runes on there so Agnes couldn't use her magic anymore. And then Wanda absorbed all her fucking magic and turned into the Scarlet fucking Witch.
Because, again, that you mentioned that, it was no surprise that the other Vision was learning from Wanda's vision, because Wanda was learning from Agnes. She got the snap and disappearing from Agnes, the runes from Agnes, and the power absorbing from Agnes. Yeah. Because in the fight, like you said, she was missing a lot, and I'm like, usually when people are missing on purpose, I thought she was intentionally trying to break the hexagon as well as, trade off her power. But when she was still floating in the air, I was like, what's up with that? If you gave all your power away, you wouldn't be floating. You'd be falling right now. Yeah. Agnes would be coming down, because she won. And she already mentioned the deal that y'all had,
I knew even if it was right, she was breaking that deal no matter what.
So when she was like, I saw all the runes, I'm like, damn. So you was missing on purpose. It was just to place runes, because Agnes was absorbing your power, and once all your runes took effect, she stopped. Like, it stopped letting her do that. and now you started getting all your power back because now all her magic can't work.
I ain't gonna lie. I think from the beginning of her throwing the energy balls, because remember she's like, "Huh, you want my power?
Yeah.
Take it." So I think that was her plan from the beginning. I'm gonna let her think I'm just because she think I'm stupid. So I'm gonna let her think I haven't been learning and watching her all this time, just acting like she being reckless, but whole time she was actually doing that shit for a reason.
Yeah, and I like it because it's a play on like
and I love that part when she stopped Vision.
Oh yeah,
I love that fucking part.
Shield.
That just like I said, it just shows the fucking power that this girl has, And I'm just like, wow, she fall back. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that shit. This was when they told us they was gonna deliver. I feel like they delivered.
Yeah.
I feel like they delivered. The fight was good to me. All the fights were good to me. The CGI, I feel like it gets better and better and better every time, honestly.
I'm very impressed and I'm satisfied with how this has worked out as a television show.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with the amount of short time that these episodes are.
Yeah.
It's very successful. This is some shit people would have been like, this can only work as a cartoon.
And what's crazy, it's actually like, if you actually count the time, I would say the episode is like 37 minutes. I would say it's about 25-ish minutes of action. Mm-hmm. They don't start talking to the end, you know? And I'm like, I appreciate that a lot, because I'm like, damn, that's what's up. I wasn't expecting that, But like I said, CGI definitely gets better.
I appreciate all the actors and actresses on board. Like, they really do a good
Paul
job.
Bettany, hey, you fucking asshole. He talking about, it's a guest appearance. It fucking was you. Everybody thinking Magneto, all this other crazy shit.
If it wasn't Kevin Feige or none of them people behind it, like really behind the scenes telling about it's a guest person, them actors be capping. Come on, they wouldn't even let him tell nobody it was somebody new coming. They was you know what I'm saying?
And people should have fucking said, we should have fucking known that. But it's like, and it's funny. The actor was actually himself, and I think he did good too, though.
Playing
because he was a different Vision.
Yeah,
and
I did feel that.
You could see the difference. Like
I felt the difference.
Yeah, you felt the difference how he talked, and and when he became the Vision, he did the.
Honestly, I wasn't so because Vision didn't change into a different color. I know he stayed white Vision. I wasn't really sold on the realization that he was Vision.
Yeah, that's a weird whole. I love that. Argument, thesis, whatever the fuck that shit. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that, man. Y'all taught me something.
That's what I mean.
And now I will ask you, where do you think Wanda? No. After the fight, hold on. After the fight, she flies away. Whatever. She leaves Westview. Fuck them. And now they show her like in some cabin, some faraway place with some mountains and shit. And then she walks in. She fucking grabs a hot ass pot. You know what I'm saying? But then they show her in her Scarlet Witch form, astro projecting. Reading a dark hold, and we hear Billy and Tommy's voice, "Mommy, help, please, mommy, help me." You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so how you feel about that?
I mean, I felt like in the midst of her magic, there was these little orbs, and it's not the first time we've seen these circular shapes.
Y'all gotta hear this
pertaining to her, because if you go back into the book. When Agnes brought it back out, it shows Wanda in her Scarlet Witch form with these circles around her, and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, that looks just like that page. So these circles could be doorways or portals to areas, and whatever one she figured out how to open up. She's hearing the voice.
And that's what I'm saying. I think in those circles, I saw them. I'm saying, and those were symbols. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember that's how most things they gonna give it a symbol, and she turns the page and boom, she starts to hear him. So that's why, like I said, I figure I'm like, damn, she figured it out where to go, and from that, so we cover everything out of an episode. What do you think it goes from here? You know what I'm
saying? So
theory time.
I feel like at this point, Doctor Strange left off. If this is gonna go up into a Doctor Strange sequel, this is what his sequel about is what WandaVision. The conclusion of WandaVision is pretty much what Doctor Strange 2 is gonna be about.
Playing the blunt, matter of fact.
Oh sorry. Damn! I definitely forgot. It's time to fucking smoke.
Let's smoke, motherfuckers.
He tripping. We highly animated. What's going on?
So the whole cabin scene. Here, she opens up that portal. And she gonna get through and she either gonna have a conversation with either the deity Mephisto himself, which is gonna somehow grant her the boys, but it's really gonna be him. I feel like in Doctor Strange 2, we left off with the black dude, never know his name, his character name or his real name. Him and Doctor Strange are at odds, and he's last seen killing off other sorcerers because he don't believe it should be that many sorcerers in the world. And by my logic, Agnes is another sorcerer popping up, even though Wanda kind of put her in hiding. But Wanda being a sorcerer stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme popping up, I feel like that's gonna trigger him, and he gonna want to try to stop her. I don't feel like it's gonna force him to work with Doctor Strange, but I'm pretty sure if Doctor Strange ain't showed up yet with all the shit that Wanda's been doing. So either he's oblivious to it or he doing something already. But I believe the black dude from the end of Doctor Strange 1 is going to be the one catching on to Wanda and trying to alert Doctor Strange. But I feel like his plot is to kill Wanda, as Doctor Strange would be either to convince her to stop what she's doing or be forced to seal her away. Because I don't think he's going to kill nobody. I don't see them if they don't kill Wanda off, I don't see how they gonna just revert her to a good guy after all the damage she done.
Okay, fair. And what I think from here, like I said, to me, maybe that was Doctor Strange astral projecting because he sensed her power. Maybe. But what I think is like I said, Wanda. However, like I said, she to me, the look on her face shows me that she figured something out, So I think whether it's like you said, a portal to a different realm, dimension, whatever the fuck is gonna end up being, who knows what they call it, I think she gonna, like I told you, I feel like she gonna open the door, bring her kids out somehow, make them, and boom, now they in this reality, or and then like she leaves the door open, and then it fucking causes some shit, or like whatever she got to go through, like, I don't know, maybe she break through dimension or some shit. Like, I just feel like whatever she does is going to cause these multiverses to split and be pulling people from different dimensions. And because that's what happens to American Chavez. You know what I'm saying? She get pulled through a portal and get placed onto Earth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, okay, maybe that's what's going to go on, And I do see Wanda, because you're right, to me there is no way, there is no coming back once she do what she do, because people are for sure gonna die from this, so I feel like she's gonna die saving, like I said, fixing the issue, or trying to help solve the issue. That's how I feel like she's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I know she's gonna go out saving people. I'm pretty sure of that. You know what I'm saying?
She's definitely done a lot of damage.
Yeah, she gonna fix what the fuck she did. You know what I'm saying? She, like I said, it's gonna be an unintentional cause. Cause she became the Scarlet Witch. She, like I said, not fully being aware. Like, damn, I just did this and it just fucking did that. I didn't mean for it to do that. But the fact is, you didn't know it would do that, motherfucker. Like, you can't just do whatever you want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Like, how like with Tony, he intended to be good, but sometimes bad things came from his good deeds. You know, so I think that's what's gonna happen to her. She gonna do something in a good way, trying to get her boys back, but then it's gonna have a ripple effect on the universe, on the world. You know,
because if American Chavez is in Doctor Strange too, trying to explain how the multiverse works, and Wanda, if she is opening up a portal to these multiverses, then
see, I don't think. See, that's the thing. I don't think any of the characters that we see get pulled in will actually say anything or be important to the story per se yet. You know, they just setting this shit up. You know, because a lot of these people got their own TV shows coming, and they got, you know, different plans with them. You know, and we might see them in the upcoming TV shows. You know, so we'll see. But that's where I'm at with it. But I definitely believe Wanda will not make it out this phase.
nah, because I at first I had a thought like, damn, you know, what it could be a chance that if they chance that if they found a way to make anything good about Wanda, I often thought like with her being the strongest mythical being around right now, she could take the role of the Sorcerer Supreme. You know, like I don't know how it would work. I'm not assuming it's a concrete thing, but it's something to think. It's something I thought about because, like, you know, if her power exceeds the Sorcerer Supreme and they found a way to make her good to keep her, it would make sense that they would make her the Sorcerer Supreme instead of just being like, hey, we got the Sorcerer Supreme, but then we got this bitch way stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme.
But to me, it makes sense because it's not like the sorcerer of Supreme. Like, nigga, you die on Earth, like, or like you said, it scales to everything. You know, you that right? Like you level 1, bro. It's niggas you borrowing power.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
you know,
niggas
I think
who got power. And she one of them beings. Like,
right, and I feel like, you know, if anything, she could become the Sorcerer Supreme. I mean,
I would
she's
ruin
good.
her character.
How would it ruin it?
Because she's so, for what purpose would you? Nah, she's better off how she is. I think, like, let her be a witch, do her own thing, like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want her to be all the sorcerer. I like Doctor Strange. Keep your title.
But it's just a title. It don't. It's a title that was given to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange name. He only calls himself Doctor Strange because he's a doctor.
I mean, but
his last name is Strange.
She's using evil power. You know what they
who is
Wanda? What they view as bad power. You know, that's what she's using. He ain't doing all that. He's borrowing power from people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just wouldn't want to see that, honestly. I like her how she is.
It's a nice idea. I mean, if she was gonna be a hero and was gonna take up a title, and especially if they're not gonna keep Doctor Strange as a person to protect reality, given the fact that at some point he has to kill, and if he ain't willing to do that, then he shouldn't be Sorcerer Supreme, right?
No, because just like what damn, forgot it. What was I just gonna say? Damn it, forgot it.
Either way, I see a big conflict. I see a big conflict between Doctor Strange, Wanda, the black guy from the last Doctor Strange movie, and whatever big threat is supposed to come from this.
Yeah.
So I do see a major conflict. I don't know if Doctor Strange is going to be the most, and then Doctor Strange is supposed to be scary.
To who?
I mean, they claiming that it's supposed to be a little spooky, a little scary. The Doctor Strange movie.
I don't know. We'll see. I think, like I said, you can't really trust what the MCU say because they just be saying shit to throw fans off. So enough people not predicting the right shit and da. They just be saying shit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm holding my opinion on other titles like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. I'm just wait to see because the shit that they told us could just be, like I said, we've been through COVID. All this shit has happened, has shook the industry. All right, we think they gotta come with their best shit now. Hey, listen, we got.
I mean, looking at WandaVision, I feel like they all right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think the original Doctor Strange, as far as Nightmare and it being scary, I don't think it's gonna be that anymore. Honestly, I don't think that. I think they motherfuckers, like I said, I'm gonna wait and see, but I don't how WandaVision. I'm like that don't play into none of y'all talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Again, about there is like I said before, like I told you before, like I get this Little Red Riding Hood theme coming from the next time we see.
Look how she rode off.
Right, she rode off in a hood and all red, you know, and she got a book, her basket of goodies, right, and then with her history in the comic books with Mephisto impersonating,
or they being
Wiccan
a part
and
of his
Speed and
soul
Wiccan,
and shit.
yeah, being connected to him. He was using them as a way for him to come out, but and in the MCU right now, people are trying to eat Wanda's power.
And that's what he could be using them.
Yeah.
To anchor her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open this door.
You
come
know,
on,
like
come on.
Just remember when she got to her grandma's house, she thought she was dealing with her grandma. The whole time it was the wolf. You know, so in this time, you know, she could be thinking she dealing with Speed and Wiccan, but she really dealing with Mephisto.
Thought of something.
Yeah.
What if Wanda does like bring them back out, right?
Yeah.
And then whole time he, like you say, he got control of them or some shit, you know, and then they just start doing bad shit or something. Take a part of his plan, bringing him back and shit, and then fucking, you know, she end up having to stop her kids, you know, but not kill him, but like get him the fuck up out. And then Mephisto comes. I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. Like trying to like give them like an exorcist.
Yeah.
Trying to pull whatever demons inside of them out.
Yeah.
And that's really just how Mephisto ends up coming into the world through a MCU exorcist. Wanda or Doctor Strange trying to pull whatever's inside of them out.
And then she dies. Because he come out, they fight. Or maybe they don't even fight. Or maybe they fight a little bit. I don't know. But I mean, because she dies.
Because Wanda's still mortal. As long, I mean, you know, if you think about it, Scarlet Witch it is powerful and power, but she's still mortal.
Yeah.
So she could just die.
Yeah.
Like right away when Mephisto gets summoned.
True.
And then that kind of makes it a even grounds for Doctor Strange to only be able to fight whoever they summon, because that character would be in turn weaker than Doctor Strange.
True. Yeah, that's why it's gonna be interesting to see, because he is also responsible for Ghost Rider and all that shit. So
yeah,
it's gonna be quite an interesting thing to see on Doctor Strange. Very, very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. I'm ready to see it, you know. But yeah, sad. It's over. It was good. Good job, Marvel. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
People might not agree with this right now, but I'm giving it a low grade because Wanda does have a slow start. I'm sorry.
Just say the number. Come on, I'm ready.
I give it a 7.
Whoa.
Give it a 7. I mean, it is. I'm gonna say this. I'm giving it a 7 now. I'm giving it a 7 now because, like I said, it had a slow start. But now that I know the show and I know what comic books that they reference, I'm gonna, you know, after I do my research, I'm gonna give it a binge watch and see what all I can gather from it, and then give it a re-rate. But right now, I'm giving it a 7. That's so like I don't blame her for the slow start. You gotta bring it in. But the first 3 episodes is a little bit of a slow start, you know, for me, because I feel like when they drop Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're getting right into action. That's what I feel. Because then
I doubt it. Hey, take that thought away. Do not think that they finna get right into some action. Please don't think that.
All right,
because I don't think so.
Here's what's gonna happen.
It may be a little action.
They showed us already in WandaVision. So Falcon and Winter Soldier can start off 2 ways. In the middle of some action, are these 2 motherfuckers coming back, still in Wakanda.
I don't think we're gonna see that.
But think about it. That's where they at when they got poofed. So they gonna come back in the middle of Wakanda.
Yeah, and that's possible too. That's what I'm saying. Like, we'll see though.
Hey, guess what we gonna find out? Guess what we gonna find out? Black Panther is dead. Mind you, Bucky and Sam poofed in Wakanda, inside the barriers of Wakanda. So when they poof back, like everybody else did, they gonna be within Wakanda. Oh no, Black Panther was still alive when they now when they all got poofed back, they came back and fought. They came back and fought. That's right.
Yeah, actually.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. Take yourself before you wreck yourself.
Forgot. I'm thinking of civilians. Because Monica wasn't in the fight.
Yeah.
Got me.
Man, that's talking. I mean, I'm so
It's highly animated, y'all.
Listen, if you ain't listened to Talking Highly, watch Talking Highly. Check that shit out too, man.
Check us out on
Highly
YouTube.
Animated, man. Chino
Anchor.
Antoine. Chino motherfucking Antoine, man. Fucking with this Marvel shit. Oh, I didn't rate it.
Yeah, what's your rating?
I'm tweaking. I ain't gonna lie. I give it a 9.
9?
I give it a 9. Like I said, I wasn't too much for how it started.
Yeah.
But like I said, I love the different approach you took to something, because you could have definitely just gave us the show and not took that different approach to it, like it was unique, no one has done that. No one has tried that with superheroes, so that's why I can honestly say I would give it a 9 because you did something different that no one was expecting. And like you always had me wanting more and questioning. Like I walked away every episode with more questions. And then with the final episode, I still have questions, but now I only have like 2. At first I had a bunch every episode. I'm like, damn, but you answered a lot for me. And like it was a good balance. It was definitely a good balance for me.
That left me with a really specific question.
Yeah.
So, are we getting mutants or what? Because
we getting mutants.
Now y'all saying Wanda not because here, look, Wanda ain't a mutant, right? She a witch. She a witch.
She's a mutant.
Nah.
She started as a mutant though.
MCU, Agnes, and her dead mother all call her a witch. They witches.
No, yeah, but I'm saying the one thing Wanda showed us that she had her powers before.
No, that's cool, but she a witch.
We don't know that.
She a witch, bro.
We don't know that.
They said
she
it in the
never
show.
practiced it. We don't know
she
if Wanda's mother was a witch.
Agnes told her, that was a probability hex you cast. You just didn't know it. Just like when you casted this big ass hex, you just didn't know it. Yeah. You're a witch. But explain Pietro. Why does he have super speed? You explain Wanda, but you don't explain Pietro. So how are you gonna explain mutants if I don't hear mutants getting used and Falcon and Winter Soldier or Black Widow? I'm gonna be pissed because it's like y'all beating around y'all beat.
We ain't mad at y'all. Shout out to y'all for
everybody
who worked on WandaVision, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Y'all did good.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
2 thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Rating number 7. I'm gonna give it a rewatch. Right, y'all might bump to 8.
We go give y'all our predictions for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We got a little bit over 13 days because it premieres next week Friday.
I feel like we just gonna get a lot more details of what happened.
Nah. We're gonna say that. We're gonna give them predictions for it. We'll give our prediction out. You know what I'm saying? Highly animated. Tune the fuck in. We'll be here every week for y'all, man. Every week.
Every time an episode drop.
We here.
We on that ass.
Before it drop. We here.
The second it drop. I'm watching it. And then we should just go ahead, do the video.
Yep. Subscribe, like, share, motherfucker. Right now. What you doing? Highly animated. Made it.